I found out earlier in this session that Lydia's law, which was sent to this committee without debate May 14th, that it has not been called to this committee for action, even though the government said that they would expedite the law. So I want to first publicly declare how disappointed I am, because Lydia's law was brought forward because of a young woman in my riding, Lydia, who had been sexually assaulted and whose court experience was horrific. And it took over 2 years. It was also built on the Auditor General's recommendations from 2019, which recommended that the province start tracking why criminal cases and charges are withdrawn or stayed. This recommendation was made because they recognized that the ministry needed help to reduce costs and ensure cases make it through the system efficiently amid backlogs. In 2022-23, 56% of criminal cases ended up being stayed or dismissed or discharged. I would think that you would want to know, as the Attorney General, why this is happening. Because then, in turn, you could use the resources that you have at your disposal through the Treasury Board to address those gaps in systems. When criminal cases involving domestic violence, which you spoke of at length, are stayed, the evidence of that violence disappears. So the court system is very pivotal and key to interrupting these cycles of violence in our society. And so I want to genuinely ask you a question, like, why will you not agree to track the data as the Auditor General had recommended for greater transparency and for strategic investment, I would argue? And how will we ever address the epidemic of intimate partner violence when the court system in Ontario is so broken?
So we do in fact track data. Managers can see why certain things happen.
I just want to say it's not very public. Like the Auditor General recommended that you bring this to us as legislators so we can all be part of the solution, and then it would actually come here to the Justice Committee for further discussion. And then we would have a better idea of why so many cases are being dispensed. Who are you protecting there?